Hey guys, that's Minabo. I'm gonna be talking about a recent controversy that's going on around lately. Money Mae's comments about being successful and whatnot.
We do. And I just think you're given one life and it's down to you what you do with it. Like you can literally go in any direction. And when I've spoken about that before in the past, I have been slammed a little bit with people saying, it's easy for you to say that, you've grown up and you've not grown up in poverty. You've not grown up, with major money struggles. So for you to sit there and say that we all have the same 24 hours in a day, it's not correct. And I'm like, but technically what I'm saying is correct. We do. So I understand that obviously we all have different backgrounds and we're all raised in different ways and we do have different financial situations. But I think if you want something enough, you can achieve it. And it just depends to what lengths you want to go to get where you want to be in the future. And I'll go to any lengths. Like I've worked my absolute arse off to get where I am.
So, it's a pretty dumb comment for her to say about, considering how she's never really suffered through the major struggles of poverty and all that. I mean, she even said it herself in the podcast. But for those of you who don't know, Money Mae is from from the UK. She's a big influencer there. She got most of her fame from Love Island. Her fame increased due to the fact that she was related to she wasn't really related, but she had a relationship with Tommy Fury, and he is pretty famous considering he's from the Fury family. He is Tyson Fury's brother. Some Americans might know him, but if anyone wants to know who he is, then yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So she made some dumb comments about how she wants to everyone can be successful. It just doesn't work out like that. For one, she talks about want and desires and all that. You're talking about wanting, not actually doing. So that's already proving her claim invalid, because as much as there are so many self-made people who got to the top, actually made it out, it can't be said for anyone else. This can't be said for everyone. Everyone has different circumstances that could affect them, and we don't know how severe or how bad the financial situation is, so we can't really make a comment on how or why. And there's always, a little bit of luck going into it. Well, sometimes you know how to play what you're dealt with. Well, in fact, but the cards that you've been given have been absolute shit. I think it's also important to say that it's also about connections and whatnot. But nowadays, for you to get a job, you need to have very good connections with someone who's in a very well-known company with a good reputation, and you're gonna need them, because you just applying to a job. I know success can be defined differently to other people. They might see it differently, but in this case, we're just gonna use a 9-to-5 job. So yeah, you won't just get anywhere with just by applying. I mean, you're in competition with so many people as well. You gotta remember that. Money Mae does not even account this at all. She literally got her fame and success off, Tommy Fury and Love Island. That literally jumped and started her career. And Love Island is a pretty popular show back in the UK. So I wouldn't really say really coming from poverty. And she did have a pretty decent background, in terms of wealth, So yeah, so this has been going viral for a few days now. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna go more YouTubers gonna cover on this topic. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Money Me situation? Let me know down in the comments.